Okay, today we're going to go into the column where we talk about point slope form. Point slope form. All right, note that point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right, note that x1 and y1 represent points on a line. And m, of course, that represents the slope. So you see stars under point slope form, under slope and point on a line, because it's easiest to find the slope and a point if we have point slope form. All right, let's get into it. Okay, let's say we have, for example, y minus 2 equals 2 times x minus 2. Note that the number in front of our parentheses, that's the slope, 2. And then the minus 2, or the 2 that's with the x inside the parentheses, that's the x coordinate of our point. And then this 2 that's with the y is the 2 for the y coordinate of our point. So basically this is x, or we say x1. This is our y1. Notice we do not bring the subtraction with this point. Let's try another example. We have y minus 4 equals 4 times x minus 1. Note our slope is the 4 in front of the parentheses. Our x1 is the 1 here. And our x2, our y1 is the 4 here. So slope is 4 and the point is 1 comma 4. Remember, we do not bring the negative sign with those minuses. And the reason for that is because when we look at the formula up here, minus is built into the equation. So all we want is the number part for our x. And all we want here is the number part for our y. All right. Last example. Let's say we switch it up and say y plus 5 equals 2 over 5 times x plus 10. Notice that now we're dealing with plus signs. All right. So our slope is still the number in front of our parentheses. So 2 over 5. That's our slope. But when we start looking at what our x1 is, we have to take the opposite, or we see the opposite of the minus sign. So therefore, we have to take the opposite of this x value. And I'm going to write it for you. Remember, slope is 2 over 5. And the point, instead of us just saying, oh, it's 10, we have to change that sign. All right, because this is, remember, x minus negative 10 is another way of writing this. And this could be written as y minus negative 5. Because the minus sign is built into this equation. Therefore, we say that our x is negative 10. And our y is negative 5. So I write here, negative 10, comma, negative 5. That's my point. And we're not going to go into this whole x-intercept and y-intercept and how to find that given point slope form, because it's easiest to see a point and a slope from here. This is the thing I want to focus on. Do note, however, that we could plot all these things on the graph. So for instance, on the graph, we could go to this point, negative 10, negative 5. Negative 10 is representing the x, so we would go all the way down here. We're going to count by 2, so maybe this is negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8, and then negative 10. And on the y-axis, we'll count by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is our point. And then we can use our slope to determine another point. So maybe we go up 2, and then we go right. Instead of 5, we can go right 2.5, since we're counting by 2's. And we got ourselves a line here. All right, we got ourselves a line. The rest of it, we're going to leave to class. Thanks, guys.